Hi Madai, thanks for submitting your ad. It's off to a really good start. I like the direction that you're going with it. Um, you have most of the requirements, although I don't see a call to action. So call to action, you could include something like where you can purchase Sharpies, or even the website for Sharpie would be fine as well. Where you have something here, you could, just have, I actually like this white space, so you could just have your website down here. You do still need, okay, oh, wait, I guess this is your logo or your slogan, and this is your extra body copy. It's pretty short. The assignment says that you need to have 1 to 2 sentences, so I don't think make it happen with is quite long enough for that. Your smaller ad, I'm actually fine with you not having all of that on there because this is so small. But your larger ad, you do probably need to at least have a little bit more written content on there, okay? The only other thing I'm struggling with is it isn't quite as symbolic as maybe I would ideally like it to be. I talk about this in the video announcement that I just made. One of the goals for this assignment is that you have a symbolic representation of your product. And so this is pretty literal. You're saying that you have, let's see, creative ads. I wonder if I could find one. So you're having, you're saying that these markers can express, okay, so you're saying that your markers can help you express what you want to feel, which is probably one of the main things that these markers do, is help people express things. And so you're saying the purpose of Sharpie, but it's pretty literal. It's a pretty literal use of a marker, is to write your feelings. So there's nothing really symbolic about this, which is one of the more difficult aspects of this assignment. So let me show you kind of where I'm going with this. A symbolic representation of a product is 2 images blended together that sends a very clear message, okay? Or to see how you have the product of these sharpeners, and they're acting like backpacks. Or this one, you have a piece of cake, but it's actually a village. Okay, so these images are blended together in a way that is unexpected, and it's surprising, and it makes you look at it and try to figure out what's going on. This one's a really good example. This is a lint roller, but it's cats, okay? And so the things that I'm having a little bit of a worry with this is you might not get full points under minimum requirements for it being a symbolic representation of the ad. At this point, it's going to be a little hard for me to tell you which direction to go when it comes to that, because you have mostly, you have a good ad executed, but it's just missing that aspect of it. And with kind of this slogan, I'm not quite sure where to tell you which direction to go. I'm trying to think. Express what you feel. Make it with Sharpie. What you could do is, instead of having this heart, you could have red Sharpies making up a heart. Or, you could have maybe this clip be made of a Sharpie or something. You need to be using the Sharpie marker in a way that's unexpected. Okay, so think about that for a little bit. If you come up with an idea and you want to send me an email, and then we can kind of brainstorm from there, that would be good. Or if you're struggling more to even think of something, send me an email and we're kind of right back and forth, or we can even talk on the phone to try to figure out where you should be going with this. Because like I mentioned, this is a really solid ad. It's just missing that one component. So everything else is really well done. I like it a lot. You have almost everything you need except that additional body copy, so be sure to get that on there. Honestly, not having it be symbolic wouldn't bring you down too much, but it would probably be something that would take you from like 100% to probably a 94 or so, so you have to decide if it's worth it, that additional amount of points for not having that one particular requirement. All right. So shoot me an email if you need to. Let me know what you're thinking. Your work is really, really solid. It's just a little bit hard to add in that creative aspect as an afterthought. Okay? So let me know, and hopefully you will be inspired and think of something great. Okay? Thanks.